we are going to assume that we're good on gas. I was going to bring my buddy's, his son's hat back. They left it at the birthday party yesterday, but I don't even know if he's home. What y'all think of this new angle with the Insta360? It's a little bit lower, so it's not helicopter as much, which is kind of the goal. Hopefully y'all don't get a bunch of crack on this ride. I feel the butt crack just flying out. God dang it. I don't really know what to do about that. Fat boy problems. So these are the HWK pants. HWK pants? The HWK, H-A-W or H-W-K. So I got a HWK jacket on, as you can see on my back. But these are the pants. And I got these because I thought that they zip together, but they in fact do not. Thus the reason you're seeing crack, probably. And yeah, so I just kind of wanted to make a video talking about these and let you know my opinion on them and things of that nature, or their brand altogether. So this is some of that affordable gear that you can find on Amazon. And these pants, they're a little pricey. Like they're not dirt cheap by any means, but they're affordable. That's why I have them. And I wanted to kind of just, I've worn them quite a bit. So this is probably like my maybe 15th ride with them on. I feel like I'm hearing weird noises coming from my bike. Maybe my helmet, maybe? I don't know. But yeah, so they are affordable. I don't remember how much. I want to say they're like 60 bucks. They're made out of like a Kevlar material, so they're durable. And you can tell when you pick them up, they're durable. They got CE armor. I think it's that cheap foam, not that like non-Newtonium gel stuff. And for riding, I do feel like I could sense that I'm protected. I do get a sense of feeling safe in them. I couldn't tell if I went up or not. I moved the shifter, and the shifter's kind of in a weird spot. But, so I get a sense of being protected in them. And they got like this rubberish grip around the crotch, so they do grab your seat pretty good. I don't just slide. So I could see these being a good option if you're not wanting to do, like, say you're a canyon or mountain rider, and I know a lot of those guys wear full track suits. So say you're a canyon or a mountain rider, but you don't want to be in a full suit. These would be a good alternative. Now, the part that I found a little weird is that they're tight around the waist, but really baggy on the legs. But they're baggy on the legs because they don't have any stretch to them. They don't have any, like how your tracksuits will have like fabric underneath like your underarms and behind your legs. The spots that are unlikely to get impact when you go to get in a wreck, they have stretchy material to allow you to bend and everything. These don't have any of that. So they make them really baggy, and this just kind of guess of why they did that. So they make them kind of baggy so that you could bend. And I'm not super restricted. I'm less restricted than I am in my tracksuit. But the fact that they're tight around the waist but loose as crap around the legs leads to a weird feeling. And yeah, so they got a little liner inside them like you would in your jackets. It's almost like a little raincoat style. It's not padded, it doesn't do a bunch to keep you warm. But I put it in there for the winter, and I can tell you right now, so it's like 46 or something out right now. And I feel fine. If anything, I might be sweating a little bit on my legs. So they keep you warm to an extent, but like in your 28-degree weather, they're not going to like a game-changing thing. And because the waist is tighter but the bags are leggy, I can't really put stuff underneath them. The material around your legs, though, it's a little weird feeling. So that's protective gear, though. So far I haven't found anything that I'm like, oh, this feels like regular clothes that I'd wear on a regular day. There's always a little trade-off for protection. They're padded. I mean, I got padding here. Or is that's my pocket. Just kidding. But they are padded anyway. I said what I said. And I do know that my legs aren't going to get skimmed up if I go down in these. I just wish they'd loosen the waist a little bit. Or maybe I'm just fat. And maybe they're just not fat boy friendly. That's a possibility too. Are you going to cut me off? I don't want you to hit me. Okay. Thank you, kind sir. May I have another? But I would say if you're looking for a pair of pants, you don't want to wear a full suit. They're not inconvenient. You can take a leak by popping the Velcro crotch open and the little two buttons that connect for your pants button, and you're good. So there's something that you could wear to the mountains or whatever entices you. Country roads take me home to the land that I belong. Probably a lot of shopping going on right now. It's the last weekend before Christmas. I'm glad my bike feels good now that I put air in my tires. So, onto HWK or Hawk or whatever you want to call it, they're jackets. So, this is my primary riding jacket. And I had like the Alpha, I guess. You know, I love spending hardly anything on jackets from Amazon products. That's kind of what I do. I save money. I buy cheap stuff. And you don't always save money because you end up getting so many of the cheap ones, trying to find one that works like the good one, that you should have just bought the good one. But this jacket was not very expensive. So I bought that Alpha jacket from Amazon, and the zipper busted, and just the all the little separate zips. Is this still on? We still here, guys? We still here? I think we're here. I can't see my light. I think we're here. So all the zips fell, so I needed a jacket in a pinch, so I ordered this one from Amazon, and it wasn't expensive. I want to say I paid like 40 or 50 bucks for it. Now it did have that cheap CE level 1 or whatever they try to call this stuff. This recording, we're still recording on the 360. So yeah, we had the cheap CE stuff, and I replaced it with some upgraded one that came out of a nicer jacket. It's got that non-Newtonium or whatever, where it's a squishy, and then if you impact it, it's solid. So, oh, my mileage came back. Why did my miles come back? That is weird. Maybe when your gas light comes on, it gives you a count so you can be like, hey, this is where you're at with your gas, so don't get stranded. But so yeah, I upgraded the padding in it, but it had your typical little foam pads, which are fine. You know, they'll do some protection, I suppose. But this stuff, it looked a little. It's just looks nicer. I don't know if it's gonna be that much better. I forgot how rough this road is. Oopsies. But so yeah, I upgraded the armor in it, but altogether, I mean, it's about like any other cheap riding jacket you can get. Seems durable. My zipper hasn't broke on this one, so that part's nice. And that's kind of why I got this jacket. I got this jacket before I got these pants. No. I got the Alpha jacket and these pants, and then once I had these pants and the zipper busted on the other one, I ordered this jacket thinking I could zip it to these pants. But anywho, it feels fine. It feels like it'd protect me like a typical riding jacket. I have no concern of needing to upgrade to like a whatchamacallit, what's like an Alpine Star or anything. Like, this jacket feels fine. It's a little uncomfortable around my neck, but I think that's all riding gear to me. I hate things touching my neck, and so that little forgot the camera's hanging lower now. The little Velcro thing resting on my neck is uncomfortable to me. But you know, that's all jackets, I would say at this point, not exclusive to this one. But other than that, yeah, I mean, their gear, it seems fine. I have no extreme complaints. I would say I feel safe. I haven't went down in it, but I feel like with a light crash, I mean, if I wrecked right now, I might get pretty jacked up because I'm going a certain speed that we're not going to talk about because my tag's in this video. But if I had like a little low slide, you know, something where I slid off and didn't impact into something, I think I'd be quite all right. I wish it wasn't such an extensive procedure to try to add a gas gauge, fuel gauge, whatever you want to call it, to an R1. I'd love to have that confidence in knowing where my fuel level is. I know I'm nowhere near close. I just put a lot of gas in it, but it's one of those people that just like that kind of stuff. Very beautiful day out for Urban. It's not super windy. This is what I was hoping the other day was going to be when it was super sunny. It was not super cold, so the temperature's pretty good. Not windy. Just a good vlog day. That's what we have here today, though, which is nice. It was very comfortable riding in my Gengar Halloween costume, by the way. I enjoyed that very much. If I could modify that to be safe and like kind of like a protective, but then I'd probably lose all that comfort. But man, that was probably the most comfortable ride I've been on in a very long time. Now, if I would have went down, I would have had a different opinion about it, but these roads have gotten really bumpy the past, I don't know, 7 years ago, these were not that bad. Or 8, I got 9 years ago. Jesus Christ. I keep forgetting. It's been 9 years since I was doing those moto vlogs. Yeah, these roads were much smoother. This is out where I used to live. That first house, when I had the CB750 and that blue R3 that I ended up painting highlighter yellow. So I figured it out, guys, and one of these days I'm going to convince Do It With Dan to do a vlog with me. I don't know when, but I'm not fast enough to keep up with his Busa. You gonna cut me off? Don't cut me off. Thank you. Yeah, I'm definitely not fast enough to keep up with his Busa. I'm also not a group rider person. I don't enjoy it. I like going at my own pace. I think that's why I like vlogging so much, because it's like I feel like I'm with y'all, but oh, there's like some giant holes in that turn. That's sketchy. I feel like I'm with y'all, but I'm still not having to keep up with somebody. Are they gonna wave at me? I'm not a brother. Brother. If I still would have been in my Gengar costume, that would have been a beautiful moment. That would have been so beautiful. What's up, guys? Who's that Pokemon? It's that fat guy. Yeah. Shots with cola. This is a pretty spot out here. I keep forgetting to bring that controller so I can check on the Insta360 and make sure it's still recording. We're going to assume it is until it isn't. What I don't know what happens is if it dies while you're recording, does it stop filming? How's that work? Let me know in the comments below. We must know. What happens if it dies while it's filming? Will it save it? I need to pull over somewhere, probably restart these recordings. This is going to be a very long clip. Very long clip. All these rides are going to be long. I got some good footage, though. I'm excited. I got some good stuff today. I am so ready for these grips, though. I hate these little cheap grips. We're going to see. And who knows, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the grips are going to do nothing for me and it's all in my head and I'm crazy. But I'm really excited for the new grips. if I pull into this church, oh, they're out of session. We're good. Gravel. Boop. Skadoosh. Oh, we're going to take a 5. We will be back with your programming here shortly.